Good evening to all the traders and investors from Trading Guru. And finally, we have a day after 6 long bearish sessions, a day wherein we can actually say that the bulls are back. So, without wasting much of a time, here we go. Okay, so if you see on your screen right now, it's the total number of advances and declines on NSE: 903 advances and 825 declines. So a day which you can consider to be bullish, and most of this rise usually like it happened in the last 2 hours of the day. So we'll understand how the chart looked like and what the markets did today. So if you see right here, Sensex has seen a rise of 1.3%, 641 points. It closed at 49,858. And if you see Nifty, it closed at 14,744. Nifty Bank closed 34,161. If you see the closing is bullish, and it's bullish by about 1%. So it's a good sign for the Indian markets that we have finally come to a pit stop and we have started moving upwards. Looking into the daily charts on Nifty Bank, if you see closely right here, you can easily see that it is a bullish sign, and the market has closed just a little lower than the 50-day moving average. But again, we see that the strength will only come once it closes above the 25-day moving average, that is 35,179. But for that to happen, it also has to go ahead and sustain above this red, that's 15 moving period average, and that's in the next coming week. So if that happens, then you can expect amazing moves till this 37,500 levels in the month of April. If you check into the 15 minutes intraday chart, Nifty Bank, it had a gap down opening, and from there it just started moving upwards. If you see right here, it made a high of about 34,120, and from there it just started falling. It went again till 33,500, took support at 33,500, and then it gave an amazing move towards 34,400 for a matter of fact. And then there was some profit booking that happened at the end of the day. Obviously, people who had bought it earlier would not want to go ahead and take their position to the next week with so much of uncertainties around. So there was some profit booking, but again, it did close above the 50 period moving average on 15 minutes, which is again can be considered as a bullish sign. Talking about Nifty, similar stories, but again, the good thing is Nifty has closed just a little above the red line, that's at 14,737. Again, as we have discussed in many a times in the past, it has to cross this 25-day moving average for it to get into this bullish zone. Until that time, it's a sell on rise. If you check on intraday charts, amazing thing that it opened gap down with the news coming in Reliance, and then it started moving upwards, and there was no waiting back. If you see right over here, it also crossed this red line, which is the 50 moving average, and the green line, which is the 25-day moving average, and it closed above that. And if you see, it just touched the 100 moving average and just had some profit booking. So yes, if you see, 14,900 levels on intraday charts are playing an important role, and you can expect the market to move till 14,900, and you'll have to see price action at that level before understanding if it's going upwards or downwards in the coming week. Moving to the European markets and the the global markets, all in all, if you see there at this particular time, it's a major sell-off which is happening at the moment, especially in European markets. If you see, it's down by about 1.29% CAC 40, and that is majorly because of a lockdown threat that may come up because of rising cases. So it is going to be really important on what announcements are coming out, and the Nifty Bank is going to react to it accordingly. So if you see, the only index which shows positive at the moment is Nifty 50 on SGX, that is at 120 points positive in the second part of the session that's happening right now. If you see the bond yields of US 10-year, which were making a disrupt for some time, it's now at 1.726, which is flat. And if you see Dow, that's a major worry, because in the morning when in the Indian market times, it was trading around 32,800, 32,900, and it has fallen down on the opening at 312 points. That's a 1% drop. So with stimulus and everything around, we expect Dow to go ahead and show positive signs in the remaining part of the day and might move upwards if there is no worrisome news coming from the European markets. If you see Nikkei 225, it's fallen down by 3.5%, which is a very, very difficult thing, for like a problematic thing for the Indian markets for the upcoming week as well. So it is going to be really interesting to see if Nifty manages to be above that 14,500 levels in the coming trading sessions and be bullish. If you see, finally we have the FIIs and DIIs on the same page, because of which the market has seen a positive move. If you see in cash market, FIIs have bought about 1418 crores. DIIs have bought about 559 crores after a very long time. And if you see in index, they did go ahead and take about 1507 crores in futures, and in options, if you see, they have bought about 1036 crores. FIIs in future stocks, if you see, they have bought about 1496 crores, and in options on stocks, FIIs have bought about 102 crores. So all in all, a positive sign when it comes to FIIs and DIIs both buying. It's just that they have to go ahead and sustain the similar thing on Monday and not panic. If there is a lockdown threat in the European markets, and if the news comes to be true, then it's going to be a major sell-off on the Indian markets. That's the reason we had recommended on our Telegram group not to go ahead and take any long position for the coming week as such. So that's for the entire markets. If you see the top losers for today, it was Larsen, Tech Mahindra, Coal, Bajaj Auto, and Titan and Eicher Motor. If you know that these are the stocks which were actually in the area wherein they could have broken any side, and today was the day when it showed some profit booking even after the market being on the higher side. Talking about the positives, the top 5 gainers: NTPC, HUL, Power Grid, JSW and UPL. If you know, the power sector was underperforming for a long time. So this is the positive. If you see Power Grid 4.14% up, NTPC 4.53 up, HUL 4.37, GSW 4.11, UPL 4.02. So a 4% gain is something which is incredible on intraday chart. We hope that these stocks keep on performing well and keep the market up. So that's it from our side. Do subscribe our channel, because it's important that you get all these updates, and do ensure that you share this with your friends, colleagues, whoever it is, because it's absolutely free of cost, and ज्ञान जो है वो बांटने से बढ़ता है. That's what we feel, and we are firm believers into it. That's the reason we get everything for you for free. So please do not miss to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.